は何だろう銀河の彼方心の声が聞こえてる初めは誰もヒーローじゃない違う形のただちっぽ
Contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and 2 points are on the line. Introducing us, being accompanied by Green Tiger, heading up the unified school of the Tiger style, Green Tiger Junior, Black Tiger Justice. Together they are the Tiger Brothers. Currently they have 2 points.
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League. Episode 278, we are a mere fortnight away from the season finale, and we need tag team #1 contenders. These two teams fought to a 15-minute time limit draw 7 days ago. Tonight, the rematch, an extended time limit, and a superfluous second point on the line. The winner of this match will challenge for the titles. The losers go home with nothing.
On to their opponents, making their way to the ring. Being accompanied by the Manipulator. Also with 2 points, the Serpentine Sensation, Baby Sky. The Lord of the Underworld, King Akira. Together they are Monster Union.
The Tiger Brothers originally chose Monster Union as their opponents over the Empire because they wanted to give an opportunity to a younger, newly formed tag team. An opportunity they themselves were given by their mentors, and there you see it, the battle cry, Viva Monster Union. These inhuman creatures, led, I guess, not really led, leading from behind, but sort of led to the ring by the Manipulator. And you see a young Tiger allowing his opponents to proceed with their pre-match rituals. That's part of the code of the School of the Tiger Style, the Unified Code. Sorry, the code of the Unified School of the Tiger Style. They don't jump people before the bell. Okay, is it just me, or are these Nippon Yokatta guys kind of creepy? Two on two, 20 minutes on the clock. Black Tiger Justice starting us off against Heavy Sky. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush calling for the bell. And we start with collar and elbow tie-up. And Black Tiger Justice getting the best of that. There's not going to be a clean break. These two teams have already fought to a 15-minute time limit draw. This is for a shot at the tag team titles at the finale. And there you see it. Running axe bomber by... Uh-oh. Oh, this is a bad position to be in. Guillotine! And Black Tiger Justice, he's calling for something, I don't know what. He's gonna go for the springboard! Springboard senton! As I said, these teams have already fought to a 15-minute time limit draw, and in the AWL that means you get a rematch with extra time on the clock. So these teams, there's no feeling out process tonight. These two know each other. These four, I should say, know each other intimately. Irish whip into the corner. And a tag made. Tiger's Generation, no, double snapmare into the double kicks. These two Tiger, oh wait, what is this? Up, down. A Tiger's sacrifice here. Dragon screw leg whip, or snake screw, or serpent screw leg whip, I suppose you should call it. Oh, Black Tiger Justice gets dropped on the back of his head. The referee takes an errant shot. Accidental contact. Incidental contact. The referee not going to qualify that easily. Irish whip. Up, down. The snake eyes, appropriately enough for Heavy Sky. And the chair added into the arena, added into the ring, the black chair, by the manipulator, that witch, appropriately enough for Monster Union. And a double helicopter head scissors to the big man. There was a legal tag. Having trouble following all this action, ladies and gentlemen. 18 minutes on the clock, only 2 minutes in. And it's been high octane the whole time. Oh, fall forward DDT. And the referee getting rid of that foreign object, that international object, if you're an old WCW fan. Here. A tag made. Are we looking at? No. Snapmare. Big boot. And the man who should technically be legless. Oh, wait a minute! Playing possum. Shin Tiger Jr. snaps up and takes the Beat Sky down to maintain control of the contest. Is this a setup for Tiger's Generation? We shall see. There is the tag. No Tiger Generation here. Double whip. Hip toss. And once again, the educated feet. Trained in the Unified School of the Tiger style. Coming into effect, AWL elbow by Heavy Sky. To escape the situation, tags his partner. Black Tiger Justice versus King Akira, your legal combatants. Missed with the big boot. The Tigers have experience fighting bigger opponents. Their own teachers have put them through their paces over the various months of their career. 16 and a half minutes remaining, according to the number that the Tigers also former AWL World's Tag Team Champions. That's how they earned their stripes in the first place. Becoming two-time Tag Team Champions. If they could beat the Spirit Pack, that would be a major upset. That would be a major moral, just feather in the cap style victory, a feather in the mask, if you will. And drop kick into the chest cavity. On the shoulder blade, what do we have here going up top? Irish whip into the neutral corner this time. I mean, oh, everybody's figured out by now Black Tiger Justice likes that moonsault out of the corner. So nobody wants to be in that position when they're facing Black Tiger Justice. Let's try the other neutral corner this time. No. That's the problem with having a signature move or a signature technique, a signature strategy. Oh no, what is this? The manipulator jumping into the ring. This is not legal. Referee's gonna have something to say about this. All corners are risen for the Pyramid Bomb. Shades of his own mentor, Taiga Zabaku. 1, 2. The manipulator has got to get out. Yeah, the referee's had enough of this. They will be disqualified, and that's it. Manipulator is gone. She's out. She has been ejected. Ejected, rejected, dejected. Manipulator is out of this match. And now, finally, in the neutral corner, Black Tiger Moonsault. There is no escape from justice. Doesn't go into the immediate. No, he decides he should go into the cover. 1, 2. Break up by Habib Sky. That half a second hesitation could have been all the difference between victory and defeat. But now, Black Tiger Justice Hisatsuwaza. Black Tiger Buster! Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, we're going to get a rematch. Well, look at that pyramid bomb. That's not kosher. No escape from justice. And then it would be the Black Tiger Buster to finish it off. Ladies and gentlemen, being told we've got some backstage footage on our security cameras that recorded during this match that I've been told we need to show you. I'll point out this video has been edited. Okay, yeah, we do have a video from the backstage. Yeah, make it official here.
Now with 4 points, the Tiger Brothers!
Tiger Brothers versus the Spirit Pack. They are 1-1 against each other at AWL 280. It will be the rubber match. And the AWL World's Tag Team titles will be on the line. The Spirit Pack took the titles from the Tigers. The Tigers beat the Spirit Pack in a non-title match. And now they'll get their third for the gold. But right now we have some backstage video we have to shoot you here. Yes, you can see there that is Estrella Dorada attacking his former tag team partner and using something I don't think I've ever seen him use before. That's right, the poisoned mist, some sort of alien venom, blinding Eruption Solar, the former AWL Intercontinental Champion, and Intercontinental title holder, if you insist. And this is not a wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a fight. The Fault in Our Stars. And even blinded and beaten, Eruption Solar trying to fight back here. We thought things were settled when Solar beat Dorada in a Intercontinental title defense. But obviously, Estrella Dorada still with some issues to work out here. And these professional wrestlers resorting to their wrestling training. Oh god, that is a linoleum floor, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a wrestling ring. Hate Death of the Universe! Okay, obviously this is not over. But right now we have to get to our main event of the evening. Yes, 13 minutes into the show, it's a main event time. Gauntlet.
The following contest is somehow your main event of the evening. And it is a Gauntlet match for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
So who is the new member? What? Okay, we've used that song a few times before. Wait a minute! That Kyojin Kobayashi, alongside the rest of Nippon Yokatta, the man who failed his graduation match against The Rock back at, I believe it was at the Golden War. Kyojin Kobayashi has signed an independent contract with Nippon Yokatta. He signed with Yamada Jiro. And now all 5 members, we said there would be 5 members. The fake Liger not out here yet. But all 5 members of Nippon Yokatta will have the opportunity to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship in order so that Matt Classic has the opportunity to insert himself into the main event of AWL 280. And this rookie giant, Kyojin, literally, look at that guy, it's huge. But he faces one of the best of all time. Your Intercontinental Champion, there he is, Matt Classic Sr., the inventor of professional wrestling. He's been wrestling professionally since and has been a continuous professional wrestler, save for a period of service in World War II. He is of the greatest generation and has the opportunity to do what no AWL wrestler has ever done. defend the Intercontinental Championship 5 times in one night in order to write his ticket to the main event. Taiga Zagreto Zasado did this on his way to temporarily defeating the AWL. But right now, that Intercontinental Championship that we took from vacant after Vacant beat Daniel Bryan for it.
Introducing first the challenger, the newest member of Nippon, Yokatta.
Well, that's official now.
Kobayashi!
Look at this man, enormous.
And his opponent is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, making his first title defense, he is the inventor of professional wrestling and a Matt Classic! So this is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Balagadoosh in charge. That's a very big man.
Yes, it is. And the newest weapon in the arsenal of Nippon Yokatta, the nationalist, and I shall also say xenophobic Japanese stable that we have here in the AWL. This is, of course, an Intercontinental Championship match. 30 minutes on the clock. We start with the Mac Classic press and a disappointed look on the face of Yamada Jiro right at the start. Just to point out the rules of this match, the clock will reset to 30 minutes after every fall. The match will continue until either Mac Classic Senior has won 5 Intercontinental title defenses and therefore earned the right to challenge for the Grand Championship in a time, place, and manner of his choosing, or until he loses it. So if Kyojin Kobayashi manages the upset and defeats Mac Classic, then the gauntlet's over and we all go home clean. Which, considering my voice is about to die on me anyway, might be a good thing. Oh, Matt gonna fly high! Look at that! Unprecedented high-flying aerial offense from the inventor of professional wrestling, going all the way up to the second rope. And a big splash from a very big man. Just like the Big Show, you can't wrestle, I don't have to. Classic getting kicked away. The last time we saw Kyojin Kobayashi was in a graduation match with The Rock at the Golden War. The Rock won that match and thereby earned his spot on the main roster. However, after that, instead of going down, being humble, doing what he should do, rededicating himself to his training and waiting for the next graduation match, Kyojin Kobayashi quit the AWL dojo and has apparently since signed a contract with Yamada Jiro, the shirtless man with the long ponytail on the top left-hand corner of your screen. You also see Hasaiki and Ifumi Ryuji are lurking around ringside. And the 5th member of the team. Oh, look at that big spin kick. Simple but effective. It's like Giant Baba reborn. Come on, kid. Don't get cocky. 2.5 minutes into the bout. Mac Classic with a classic claw. He had to reach to the stratosphere, but the classic claw locked in. Leave that one in. And that's it, a tap. That's it. The rookie tapped. And Mac Classic Senior has won the first match in this gauntlet. The music not playing because the match is not over. Going to get Kyojin Kobayashi out of the ring, and the members of Nippon Yokatta will decide who goes next. The AWL Commissioner insisted that the newest member of Nippon Yokatta start the bout. But after that, it's up to the discretion of the members themselves. So probably going to be either Hisaki or Hifumi Ryuji if I were a betting man. I don't think Yamada Jiro's going to jump into this immediately, and frankly, Liger's obviously going to be the last one. The fake Liger, I should point out. If we get to him, I'll go into more detail about that. But there's the classic claw, and there you see, yeah, he gives up. He just gives up. He's out. So who's next? Well, this will be another Intercontinental title match. We apparently are going to do the graphic package, mostly because that just looks cool.
Introducing the next challenger. Finding out if I really don't want to know where. The Japanese Crusher, Psyche!
A genuine psychopath, ladies and gentlemen.
And yes, I am contractually obligated to do this for all of these matches.
Yeah, I know.
And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion now, making his second title defense. Fighting out of parts unknown. He is a Matt Classic! And I think he's out of his dang mind.
Yeah, this runs in the family, taking these risky gambles. Matt Classic Jr. famously invoked the test of 10 with his career on the line, and with his AWL contract on the line. He's still allowed to wrestle for other companies if he wants to, but he can no longer wrestle in the AWL. And now Matt Classic Sr., his father, has taken this extreme step of insisting on having 5 IC title matches in one night. As you can see on your screen, the clock reset to 30 minutes. Standard time limit for a championship match in the Animated Wrestling League. That's to avoid a time limit draw because titles do not change hands on time limit draws. By the way, in the event a member of Nippon Yokatta were to win one of these matches by count-out, disqualification, or time limit draw, the Gauntlet would continue because they would not have actually won the title. So hypothetically, Hisaki here takes Matt Classic to a 30-minute Broadway, or more likely gets himself disqualified, then the next member of Nippon Yokatta will enter the fray. And again, I'm putting my F1 man in the middle of your screen there in the background. That is Hifumi Ryuji, the Prince of the Pinfall. Into the cover here, one. A very quick kick out, and don't let the clock deceive you. Classic has been wrestling for quite a while now, and he realizes, oh, wrong part of town. Gets back in the ring. Toshi Kobayashi has been sent to the back, has been looked at by the trainers. All AWL competitors are given a medical evaluation before each show and after each match. That's why you very rarely see people on injury lists officially here in the AWL, although injuries do happen. Alligator roll into the head, into the face lock, just a face lock. Shades of Taka is coming, mother, I can't say that on YouTube. By the way, none of these videos are monetized, by the way, so please feel free to use an ad blocker, because if you're seeing any advertisements whatsoever, I am not getting a dime from them. So, yeah, please feel free to add them. Boom! And that was a match ender in his day, the DDT. And there we go, leg press to the rib cage. Speaking of medical evaluation, Eruption Solar undergoing a medical evaluation at this moment. If we get any information on his condition, we will update you. If we get that info before we go off the air tonight. Airplane spin. You know what? Let's go the other direction. Why not? Psyche. If his head wasn't addled to begin with, it is now. And Classic doing some damage to himself in the process. But he gets into the cover. One. Now wait a minute! The official being removed from the ring. Referee letting it go because he has to check for the submission. And Hikaru Ryuji would probably be the next one out for this gauntlet. If he gets ejected from ringside, I'm not sure what happens. It's also worth pointing out here that, oh, nice super kick. It's worth pointing out that Saiki looking to also save his own career here. He is in Boxu Mania cover. He is in Boxu Mania. Wrestlers with the 4 worst win-loss records in the AWL must compete in the Boxu Mania match of the season finale, with the loser of that contest losing their contract. They are immediately fired. Levitska in that position. However, if he is the Intercontinental Champion, then he is immune from Boxomania. And now biting, trying to tear away the mask of Matt Classic Sr. There's the powerbomb. So the very large spine buster, if you will. Classic in trouble. We're going to have a new Intercontinental Champion. He's going to be a lunatic. 1, 2. No, but a deep 2 count. 5 minutes into this match. And the longer this goes, the more it's going to favor Nippon, Yokatta. Into a bridging package pile driver. The Psycho driver. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Positioning himself perfectly. Isatsuwaza, package pile driver, bridging package pile driver for the 1, 2, 3, no, 2, only 2. Oh, thrust to the throat. Oh! Kick to the midsection. 24 minutes on the clock. 1, 2. No! I don't think so. Saiki getting desperate here. Matt Classic C with a dragon screw leg whip. Caught that to Fujinami on his first tour of Japan. 23:30 left. Classic's been in this for more than 10 minutes already. Kojin Kobayashi wasn't much of a challenge. Saiki proving to be a lot more. 1, 2. And Saiki kicks out. Right hand. Into the lariat. Elbow drop right to the chest. Does Classic have a pacemaker? I don't even know. Oh, double throat chop. Oh, and now targeting the throat, targeting the larynx of Matt Classic Sr. is Saiki. But there's the Classic Claw. We've already seen one submission with that legendary finishing maneuver, that legendary hold, the Classic Claw, and that's it, another tap out. Another tap out to the Classic Claw. 2 up, 2 down, bring on number 3. Mandatory rest period as we take a look at some of the highlights from that match. And it's just right there, look at it, the Classic Claw, that was the first attempt at the hold. Saiki resorting to everything, biting his opponent. And then look at this, from this angle, no, sorry, that was the bridging package pile driver, didn't get it fully on the replay there. But as Saiki is out, he will be in Boxomania at AWL 280, and this may be the last time you see him in a sanctioned one-on-one wrestling match. Good luck, Saiki. Now, who's going to be the third man to step in? Will it be Yamada Jiro? Will it be Hifumi Ryuji, my money's on Hifumi. Yes, it is. You can tell from the aerial shot here.
Introducing next the third challenger, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, the Prince of the Pinfall, Hifumi Ryuji.
Stern, stiff, no nonsense, the stone mask of the salaryman.
And his opponent, he is the reigning and still defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, now making his third title defense, fighting out of the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear. He is a Matt Classic. This is still an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match in the office of the Animated Wrestling League AWL official presiding the Son of the Belson Youth Security Producer in charge.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? Go get yourself a little tipple on the way for our next match so we have one. And you see, it's all about that Intercontinental title. Your ticket, the road less taken, but your ticket to the Grand Championship. 30 minutes on the clock once again. Interesting, a striking beginning here. Matt Classic, a talented grappler, obviously, but I wouldn't want to try to out-grapple Hifumi Ryuji here. Hifumi making a bit of a mistake, I think. Initially going for a stand-and strike technique against Matt Classic. There's the overhead wrist lock into the Uranagi. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Hifumi Ryuji is a specialist. That's what we call them here in the AWL. Someone who has specialized in pinning predicaments, pinfall techniques. Oh, neck breaker. Any combination that can end with the opponent's shoulders pinned to the mat. Hifumi Ryuji is the expert. And there you see it. Brainbuster float over. But an immediate kick out by the oldest wrestler on the roster, the oldest wrestler on any roster. And that is, of course, Matt Classic. Trying to wear down Classic, who's already been wrestling for a good 15 minutes. Professional wrestling is the most aerobically intensive sport on planet Earth. There's a limit to how long you can go. 1. I would certainly not call Hifumi Ryuji an orthodox professional wrestler, but he is certainly a focused professional wrestler. And he knows when to strike. He's not going to go for a pinfall on every single move because he knows it's not going to work. Quick covers very rarely work, but this is an unusual position. Atomic drop, somehow that is, Manhattan drop, but that is somehow still considered not a low blow. No disqualification, though technically Classic would not. If Classic himself is disqualified, the Gauntlet will continue, but Classic will not get that record, will not get that particular title defense if he loses via disqualification. That does not count as a successful defense of the Intercontinental title. So Classic's going to be careful here, going for the airplane spin. We saw what this did to a man who was already out of his mind. What will it do to the sharp, focused mind of Hifumi Ryuji? He's going to go the other direction. Yes, he is. The counterclockwise. So the counter spin. The brain of Hifumi Ryuji sloshing around in his skull right now. Is Classic going to go for cover? Yes, he is. And, right, Yamada Jiro, as we see the visual 3 count. Hifumi Ryuji down more than 3 seconds. Matt Classic has already gotten 2 submission victories here tonight. Is he going to get a third? Is he going to go for the pinfall? Try to pin Hifumi. Oh, look at that! 1, 2, and while the referee distracted by the 2 counts, some thunder added to the equation. Steel chair added. Wait a minute. That's it. Ifumi Ryuji being ejected. He will be allowed to return if it's his turn in the Gauntlet. But right now, Ifumi Ryuji is on his own. Leg sweep of the champ. We're about 4 minutes into this third match of the Gauntlet. Nobody send it back into the ring. Up. Down. Fisherman breaker. And you'll notice Matt Classic, he's a real man. He don't wear no knee pads. And into the classic claw. Satsuwaza. Very close to the ropes. And will we get a third submission off of the classic claw? He's fading. He's gone. That is 3 down. Matt Classic, once again, your victor by submission with the classic claw. Mandatory rest period as we get Yamada Jiro back out here. Because I think, yes, it's not going to be Liger. Not going to be the fake Liger taking it on this quickly. He's going to be the 5th man. And I think we'll get to that 5th man the way Matt Classic has been performing so far this evening. For a man of his advanced years, to be in this kind of wrestling capacity, he's sticking to what he knows. He's not getting tricked. And this is where Jiro, frankly, got himself kicked out. Watch Jiro on the side of the screen here. Throwing in that steel chair. The referee sees it. Throws Yamada Jiro out. Eventually that leads to the classic claw. And victory for Matt Classic Sr. Yeah, he gives up. He just says, I give up. Gibu, gibu, gibu. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ifumi Ryuji is gone. Yamada Jiro, the leader of Nippon Yokatta, will be stepping up. And will take this 4th position in the Gauntlet. And oh look, the fake Liger finally decided to show up.
Introducing the next challenger. He is the leader of Nippon Yokatta.
What is he
fighting
doing?
out of Kyoto, Japan. Yamada Jiro. Who apparently thinks he's not Nomura now. And his opponent, the reigning and still defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, now making his 4th title defense of the evening. I'm getting tired of watching him. He is a Matt Classic. This is still a sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League. The AWL Commissioner presiding, Senior Official Joey Babagoosh in charge and probably about to ask for a raise.
And he deserves it. Yamada Jiro, well known for imitating better Japanese wrestlers, so those sort of Nakamura-esque gestures a few moments ago, not entirely out of character. 30 minutes on the clock, kick to the midsection, and already down to a knee. Matt Classic, fatigue a factor now. And you see the fake Liger will be stepping in as the DDT, or inverted DDT, I should say. Matt Classic Sr., he's gonna have to try to put Jiro away quickly. Leader of the Nippon Yokatta stable. He was the one who opposed the creation of the Intercontinental Championship, wanted to create a national championship, the Zengoku Championship. Fought with American Beetle and Hassan over that. American Beetle wanting to create the United States of Awesome Mega Championship first belt. But in the end, it was Hassan's Intercontinental title that was officially sanctioned by the Animated Wrestling League. So I admit if Yamada Jiro gets his hands on it, there's a good chance he's going to try and get rid of that belt and replace it with the Zengoku title. So what do we have here? Going for the arm breaker. And as old as Matt Classic is, his bones probably more brittle than your average AWL competitor. We're well over the 20-minute mark now for Matt Classic Sr. in this match. And he's facing a man who's been wrestling for about 90 seconds. Does the phrase mismatch hold any meaning for you? Now working over the leg. Oh, knee strike. That's not a knee DT. No, it isn't. Nasty looking knee strike. And oh, into the Jujigatame. Call it a cross arm breaker if you insist. In Japanese, it's a Jujigatame. And it looks like the number 10, believe it or not. Classic now with a simple shoulder tackle. Everything Classic does is so simple, yet even at his age, so crisp in that ring. Oh, wait a minute! Roll up 1, 2. Catching Matt Classic unawares, and now he is exhausted. Look at him. It's in the body language. Even if you can't see the facial features through that mask, you can tell he is tired. Cover. 1, 2. Getting deep 2 counts here. The opportunity to become the Intercontinental Champion. 5 victories away from an automatic Grand Championship match. It's so difficult to break into the best 4 here in the AWL. Someone with the win-loss record of a Yamada Jiro would never be able to do it normally. Going up, powerbomb, no, reversal. For a knuckle sandwiches into a running STO. Now to impress for 1. No hook of the leg. That was stupid and desperate by Yamada Jiro. I think he's got it in the back of his twisted little mind that he may not be able to beat this gaijin, this white man, this foreigner, this person that he knows deep in his heart is unworthy of fighting him, yet he's having to deal with the cognitive dissonance of the fact that he's losing. And there's another shoulder tackle. Classic not going to let his opponent get back to the ropes. What do we have here? Going for the figure 4 leg lock. He taught that move to Flair. Flair ripped that move off from Matt Classic back in the day. And that is actually one good way to do it. That's actually one good way to get out of that. And the Shote right to the face at the end there. And going after that same leg that he targeted with the figure 4 powerbomb possibility. Yes, powerbomb! 1, 2, 3. No, wait a minute. Transition into the Boston Crab. Those legs, even with that Hakuba, even with that traditional garb, still able to find the legs in there. By the way, I think he wears that because he always skips leg day. Ironman's carry position into that airplane spin. As the fake Liger looks on, realizing, yeah, I am going to have to fight this guy, aren't I? "25 minutes on the clock." And coming up on the 25-minute mark for Classic, but only a 2 count off the airplane spin. And that's frustration right there. Matt Classic, the man I know, the man I respect as a mentor, Matt Classic would not argue with the referee normally. He's getting frustrated, but there you go, the Classic Claw locked in. The Classic Claw, that's it, he's gone. Yet another one bites the dust to what may be the ultimate submission maneuver, the Classic Claw. Let's give Matt Classic a much-needed rest as we take a look at some of the action. Norakita's-on chop from Yamada Jiro at the start, going for a Liger bomb here. Doesn't actually get it. That was the running STO. But look at that lazy cover. Now, I thought this was it. Watch the referee's hand here. I thought this was 3. 1, 2... and very, very close, but Classic doesn't give up. Eventually hits the airplane spin, and that's enough to allow him to lock in the Classic Claw. This is the one Matt thought was 3. 1, 2, 2.9. We're now up for our 5th and final Intercontinental Championship match of the evening. And there's nobody left to help him. It's the fake Liger versus the man I think may be unstoppable tonight.
Holy crap, he might actually do it.
Yeah, he might.
The final challenger, fighting out of wherever France reside, Liger.
L-I-E-G-E-R.
And his opponent is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, now making his final title defense.
One way or the other.
Matt Classic! This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League. AWL Commissioner presiding at the sound of the bell, Senior Official Joey Babagoosh has the call.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Either Matt Classic will change the scope, will change the landscape of the Grand Championship picture at AWL 280, or the fake Liger will regain the title that he lost to Eruption Solar, who subsequently lost it to Matt Classic. Either Liger becomes a two-time Intercontinental Champion, or we have to figure out a brand new main event for the finale. And at this point, I think either of those things could happen. We're now getting into the we're pretty close to the 30-minute mark for Matt Classic in this wrestling match. Yes, there have been the mandatory rest periods in between rounds of the Gauntlet, but that is only going to keep you alive. That's not going to completely refresh you. It's not going to re-energize you. Classic is a man who has fought 4 opponents already. Look at that, trying to stretch Matt Classic, right, take his neck off. 1 minute in, 30 minutes on the clock. The time is not going to be Matt Classic's friend right now, even though the champion's advantage is in. Oh, look at this. Liger with an opportunity. No, not going to let Liger fly. Oh, snapping. Snapping headlock suplex. And there's the Lariato. Shades of Stan Hansen himself. Punch. I think that was to the midsection. I hope that was high enough. Either way, the referee not making the call. If Liger does get himself disqualified, however, that's a win for Classic. If Classic wins by disqualification. Wait a minute. One count. If Classic wins by disqualification or count out, that's the ball game. It takes 5 defenses of the Intercontinental Championship, and you get to cash in your choice of time, place, and stipulation. You get that Grand Championship opportunity. Stomping away. Followed up by the elbow drop. And there we have it, the Classic, a variant of the Classic Claw in the trapezius position. That's not going to make somebody submit, but that will disable that right arm of Liger. And if he doesn't have the right arm, it's going to be very difficult for him to hit the Liger bomb or the brain buster. Say nothing of the Romero special, which requires perfect balance. And now the fake Liger working over the arm of Classic. And interesting enough, notice he's using his left arm to attack the left arm. That right arm injured by Matt Classic just a moment ago. But this is poor technique, I think, by the fake Liger, as it is the right hand of Matt Classic that is used as the Classic Claw. Uppercut, European uppercut. Doesn't like the Europeans very much, but he does use their uppercut to get away from the no-close fist rule. And here we go, airplane spin. It's been a predictable combination tonight, but one that's been so effective. And after the bell, one way or another on this one, you will see and you will hear the music of the victor. Whether it be the William Tell Overture Or the God Beast of Anger, we have yet to know. And I don't know about this cover. It took a long time between this and the airplane spin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count and a light 2 count. 2.1, 2.2. As the fans come alive here in the Animated Wrestling League arena. We have here Ministerial Suplex for the 1. 2. No, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Has been wrestling for over half an hour. And you're still only getting a 1 count on this guy. Belly to belly. As the fake Liger into the cover. 1, 2. Now you're getting 2, but only 2. He's trying everything. Move, cover, move, cover, move, cover. And it's not putting Classic down. Isatsuwaza. Raiga Bombu. 1, 2. Damn it! It took 4 guys to soften him up. It took sheer physical exhaustion. It took an entire stable to beat 1 Matt Classic. But in the end, that doesn't matter. You hear the music. Liger, the fake, the fraud, the charlatan, having to put everything he had into this. The Ministerial Suplex, the belly-to-belly slam, none of it good enough. And in the end, it took, right here, the Liger Bomb.
Here is your winner, and the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Liger!
The fake Yushin Liger is your new Intercontinental Champion. He will not be going to the main event of the finale, but neither will Matt Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ryu Sensei. For everybody here at the Animated Wrestling League, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, enable ad block, and we will see you next time for the Go Home Show. For right now, korede, arida.